Hi, boys and girls. Let's go over packet 14. Now, at the beginning, we're working with long I again. I, hive, hive. H, I, V, E. Very good. 9, what letter goes here? N, very good. I. We know we're working with long I, so there's an I there. 9. That's another N, very good. And it's going to be a silent E at the end. Right here, we're going to read a story about bees and a beehive. Then we're going to answer some questions. And at the bottom, it says, write sentences about the picture. I'm going to read you some of those words at the bottom. We have the word bee. We have fly, flower, honey, makes. So I know I'm going to get some great sentences. Let's look at the back, because remember, the cover sheet is the only paper that you need to do the back of, unless the person taking care of you tells you to do the back of the other ones. Right here, we're going to circle the group that has more ladybugs. Then on this part, we're going to write the numbers that come after 11. What comes after 11? You can use this to find 11 and see that 12 comes after it. Or you can count 10, 11, 12. There's lots of ways to figure that out. Now at the bottom, we have those shapes again. Hexagon, rectangle, circle, triangle, square. Draw lines to match it to the shapes and then color the shapes, please. And then right here, we have 10 dots, and this means we're taking away some dots. That's a minus sign, we're not adding. 10 dots take away 4. So I want you to mark off 1, 2, 3, 4 of those dots, and then see how many dots are left. There are 6 dots left, very good. Right here, 6 dots, take away 5 dots. There'll only be 1 left. Now, this is your critical paper of the day. You're going to ask Mommy and Daddy to help you read. I'm going to link the video where I talked about all these special sounds so you can review them before this paper. So go ahead, stop right now. I'm going to try to link it under the video that talks about special sounds. Then after you've watched that video, have Mom or Dad or Grandma or Grandpa or your babysitter just pick one row for you to read. And before you read it, it's okay if you circle the special sounds in that row and mark the vowels. That's okay to use that kind of a tool to help you, but don't let anyone help you when you're reading them. And then have your mom or dad just put a little star or a heart next to the row you read and write down this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have them write down how many of those 5 words that you got right without any help. And there's nothing on the back. Super easy peasy. Now here's our number paper. Right here it says count and write by tens. So there's 10 gumballs, so write a 10, that's a 1 and a 0. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm gonna write those on there so you can make sure you've got the 0 on the correct spot and the other numbers on the correct spot. Make sure your numbers are the same direction as my numbers. Now right here it says section 2, write the number that comes before. So let's look at this. I'm going to help you with this one. The 5 is first, so it's 50, it's in the 50 family, 52. Now the box is before 52. So that means, I just saw Miss Lawson. So that means we're writing the number that comes before 52. Now, I have some ways I can do this. We could make a little graph underneath it, just like we've seen on that black and white paper at the beginning. And I can write 52 in the middle and a dot. And see what I just did? I made my own little line graph to help me. I put 52. There goes my lights. That happened last video I was making too. Let me get the lights back on. See, it's gotta move. 52 I put right here in the middle. I see that 51 comes before 52, so I'm gonna write 52 in that box. Now, see if you can finish these all by yourself. Then we're gonna go down to the clock. You can pause the video so that you can have time to work on that. I'm gonna look at the clocks here. Now remember, when we're doing time, the long hand is not pointing at the number we see. The long hand is actually going past it and it's counting by 5s. If it's pointing to the top, we know it's just 0, 0, o'clock. And there's 60 minutes for that hand, that minute hand, to go all the way around the clock. And each one of these counts by 5s. So if you look right here, the first thing we're gonna write is that hour hand. That short one is the hour hand. And it's pointing at the 6. So the first thing you're gonna write is a 6. See how it's a little bit past the 6, a little bit? I'll do this so you can focus on it, hopefully. See right there? It's a little bit past it, but see, it's still the 6 o'clock hour, but look, 15 minutes has gone by since it was 6 o'clock. So we're not putting the 7, it hasn't gotten to the 7 yet. We're putting 6, 15, because remember, this minute hand counts by 5s. 5, 10, 15. Now this one will be easy for you. The hour hand is pointing to the 10, so I'm going to put a 10 here. And the minute hand is at the top. That means o'clock. So I'll write 0, 0. So that purple clock says 10 o'clock. Now the next one, right here, that hour hand is pointing to the 5. I know it's between the 5 and the 6, but remember, if it hasn't gotten to the 6 yet, that means it's still 5. It's still the 5 o'clock hour, but it's halfway past that hour. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Remember, when it is half past the hour, it is 30. So this one is 5:30. Don't get confused because that minute hand is pointing at the 6 and think it's 6 o'clock. It isn't, because remember, the red hour hand tells us the hour. It's only in the 5 o'clock hour. Now this one, we're going back to 15 again. Let's look. 1, 5, 10, 15. So that clock says 1:15. So your clock should look like that. And then if you look right here at the bottom, addition, super easy peasy. And you don't have to do the back unless the person doing your schoolwork with you tells you to do the back. Even if the person who you're working with tells you to do the back, there's one part of the back I don't want you to do. This is one of those oral number evaluations that I would do at my desk, and we're just gonna skip it. We don't need to do it. It's okay. We have plenty of other number papers. Now let's look right here. If you want to do this one, it's kind of a fun paper. It says, circle the number word that tells how many. So there's an orange race car. You're gonna have to count how many orange race cars you see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 numbers here, 7 and 8. I'm gonna circle, oh, there's 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna circle 7. You see if you can find out how many of the other ones are in this paper. You can pause the video right now if you'd like, or you can hear me explain handwriting, super easy peasy handwriting. Only have to do the front unless your family tells you to. Beautiful tracing, beautiful writing. Read the sentence. You don't have to color this one. It's gonna be a little bit of an easier day. On the back, we're working on the letter X. X, X, like box, fox, axe, X. And little x looks just like capital X. Do beautiful handwriting. These are gonna help you with those arrows. And I love you. Thank you for working really hard today. Thank you for working really hard every day and being kind to your brothers and sisters and obeying your mommies and daddies so quickly. Not only does that please my heart, you know it pleases the Lord. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.